It might be the bank holiday, but they certainly don't exist inside the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Yes, that means there's plenty to talk about. And if Will's finished his dessert, please give us the latest.
Incredible, incredible. Thank you. Yes, it has been a brilliant week. Actually, the weekend was excellent. Maybe the best weekend so far of this series because the tasks
great
that the housemates have been doing have been giving everything. So on Saturday, the Big Brother house was transformed into Big Brother's Big Cattery.
Nice.
And the housemates dressed as these lovely cats. I mean, it was surreal, it was funny, and it made me want to get one of these costumes. Because they were all... And they spent most of the time napping. They just looked like real cats. It was incredibly cute. But they did have tasks to perform, right? So they were given 9 lives as a group, and then they had to complete tasks, and if they lost their lives, they would fail the task. But they were things like they had to consume all food and drink out of cat bowls. Oh. Big problem for Jack P. Shepherd, who drinks 30 cups of tea a day. That's actually true.
30? That must be one... No, 2...
And he doubles up. He has 2 tea bags in each cup. The man is... his blood type is tea.
He must have some good statement mover.
Yeah, he's got great teeth. But they had to do things like Angelica had to steal all the milk, Patsy had to follow a laser pointer, Ella had to make catty comments to everyone all day. A couple of them did take it too far. Now, obviously, behaving like a cat can only go so far.
Yeah.
Big Brother had provided a litter tray, but it was a prop. No. Unfortunately, Jojo and Chris thought that it would be fun to use it.
Oh. No.
Let's have a little look.
Really need a wee. Is this bad? Can you block the door?
Yeah.
And then I'll have a little wee. Don't tell anyone I've weed, though, all right?
Go for it.
Hang on. Oh, my God, I have really... Oh, my God.
This is Big Brother. House cats are reminded you can use the human toilets.
No, we can't. I'm just gonna... OK, hold on. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set?
Yeah. Yes. Right, that's good.
Oh, my life.
That was real. It's the clapping. It's the bloke standing behind her going, yeah, well done. That was one of the oddest moments of the series so far. But, you know, at least they're getting into it.
Yeah,
they're inhabiting their roles.
I've never seen a woman pee like that in my life.
Dressed as a half cat. It's extraordinary. But then the next task that they had, so then they had that was just a fun task. They kind of got a big prize at the end of that. But then, yesterday, they had to dress up as a family, right?
Yes,
and the whole point of the
families.
task was them playing Happy Families. So the house was divided into grandparents, teenagers and toddlers. Chris was a toddler. Luckily, he didn't use the nappy that he was given. So I can confirm he's learnt, OK?
Great.
But it was hilarious. I mean, Donna made an incredible granny. She had a few falls throughout the day. She kept nodding off, but she was absolutely brilliant. Chris and Ella were the toddlers. They were having tantrums throughout. There's Ella having a little scream. I mean, they were all thoroughly enjoying themselves. But poor Danny was a very harassed mother. Let's have a look at how Danny reacted to... 5 kids and the in-laws.
I'm talking to your dad. We're busy.
Mama.
Honestly,
Daddy.
guys, this is stressing
Mama.
me no end now. Get in! Get in! Stop banging! I'm at the end of my wit and it's not even lunch.
OK, well, look, what have we got coming up in the final week?
OK, so in the final week, there's a lot of them to still get out, all right? And I can reveal that tomorrow night, eviction night, it's Triple Tuesday.
Hey!
It's going to be a bloodbath. 3 of them are leaving the house.
Get them out.
And in eviction, we're seeing nominations tonight. That's going to be played out. They were face-to-face, and Big Brother has an evil Easter twist that you are not going to want to miss. It's honestly, it's getting very, very juicy in there, and the wheels are starting to fall off in a great way.
Wow. Right, thank you, Will. On Friday, we saw Celebrity Big Brother wave goodbye to someone who couldn't quite make it to the finish line when he normally does, Daley Thompson.
The third celebrity to be evicted from the Celebrity Big Brother house, Daley Thompson, is here with us now. Daley, congratulations, right, for getting through it, because they say it is the most pressurised environment that you can be in the world. How did you find it, and why did you sign up to it in the first place?
Well, I signed up to it because once I told my kids that I've been invited, they started goading me and telling me that I tell them that being able to cope with change is a great thing, and they say that I never change. So I just thought I would go in there and see what it was going to be like.
As a sportsman, it's you know, you've spent your life dedicated to getting to the finish line. Are you gutted that you didn't, or do you feel you've left at the right time?
Yeah, of course, it would have been nice to stay in there, but it's not a thing that you can control because you know it's the public out there that are making the votes. But yeah, it would have been nice. But I am very happy, and to be honest, it was a brilliant experience. It might have been one of the best things I've done in the last 20 years.
Wow!
Just to go in there and try and interact 24 hours a day with 12 other strangers. Well, you know what it's like. It's actually incredible. You both should give it a go. Honestly, it is brilliant.
Well, you guys did seem to be having a good time. I feel like this series, there was obviously an exciting first week with a certain Mr. Rourke, and then last week it was like everybody has been getting on pretty much. But you've been seeing it now. You know what's coming tonight. Do you feel? Are you a bit almost annoyed that you maybe have missed out on some of the most drama? Would you like to have been in there when it's all started kicking off in the way that it is going to tonight, with people actually falling out?
Yeah, that would have been nice to see and be part of. But to be honest, I think that I kind of had my time in there and it was great. And now the task and everything else is going to be really, really stressful. And I think that some of the guys might struggle to cope with it start becoming combative.
Yeah, well, and part of that is down to you. So before Daley left last night, if you saw the show, he dropped a truth bomb, let's say, on the housemates, and it certainly exploded. Yeah, let's have a little look.
We've got it.
If you're struggling to be heard, put your hand up, because there's some people that are really loud, and there's some people that do this professionally as a game. There's two people here that do it all of the time.
Before Daley went, Daley was like, you need to watch out for some people in here, they're playing a game. So that's why I think she answered you. And so I'm not going to talk...
talking behind each other's backs?
No, I don't think
No, this isn't behind backs, because I'm telling you now to your face.
So, Chris and Jojo, Daley.
Yes?
Tell me more.
Well, they're the professionals within the group, which is why they do all the fancy, strange things and peeing in the... Funny enough, I only found out about that last night.
Yeah, did they not broadcast at the house? Funny that. It's weird, that, isn't it?
Are they a thing or not a thing, then? Or...
No, they're not a thing. Well, no, so Jojo is gay and very proud of that, and it's purely platonic, certainly from her side. She's made that very clear. Chris has made a few jokes about, you know, my girlfriend, and she's batted it away. Yeah. He might have slightly different feelings towards her, but my take on it is that actually... And I think you maybe would back this up. Their energy is genuinely matched,
no,
right?
absolutely.
I think their friendship is genuine.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's genuine. I just think that it works for both of them.
Because they have a good time together.
But Daley, I mean, interestingly, because it sounds like you've done this programme because, you know, once you were offered and the kids and family and friends said, yeah, go for it. But in your everyday life, daily life, excuse me,
brilliant.
You would never necessarily come into contact with people like the professionals that you mentioned.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Was that quite a shock for you? People of that profession.
It wasn't so much. It wasn't so much a shock, but to be in a room where everybody is desperate to get the oxygen. Yeah. And they want to be up front. They want to be first to speak, last to speak, and all that. I kind of pulled myself back away from it and just kind of watched it, and it's really interesting to see all the machinations that go on in there, because people mostly tell half-truths.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that is reality TV, and that's why we love it. But you have been great to watch. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.